Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. I hope you're having a good night or a good day, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, I just went out with my daughter and hella downloads, right? And it's crazy because before that just fell, I was literally thinking about quote unquote the dark ages. Like, hold on, y'all. Let me sit down because I have a download and my body's vibrating like a chair on a wooden seat. So hold on. Right, I don't know if I'm gonna pull any tarot on this. I'm just kind of flowing right now. Um, I, I just, I was in the place and like it's like I could feel the fakeness of the food. Like it was weird, and then like my eyes were like analyzing it as if like I was a robot and like because robots are going to be able the robots that they made, they literally have the ability to pinpoint and focus on something and decipher exactly what it is. That comes with even people, like if you're from a certain tribe or you're from a certain ethnicity or a certain bloodline that's like of some type of royalty or some type of demonic nature, like they're going to be able to pinpoint exactly what the fuck you are when it comes to food, plants, and stuff. They're gonna be able to tell you if they're artificial or if they're real, or like they're gonna be able to tell you what type of soil it came from, how it was like animals, how they were raised, and what types of environments they grew up in, how they were slaughtered and shit like that. Like robots are literally going to be the almost sounding voice for um their consciousness. It's essentially a higher level of consciousness in a robot, like, which is like crazy to think about, but at the same time it's really not, um because it's almost as if like humans have, even when it comes to like what you consume visually, like if you watch people do stuff that you wish you could do but you could do it, you're vicariously living through people, so it's almost as if like you're putting your free will to actually be able to make a choice and do something in somebody else's hands. So it's like, oh, my robot told me blah blah blah. Like you could have like, even okay, when I think about phones and shit like that, like Siri, like people could sit there and ask Siri so many questions all day, but are you remembering the answer to those questions, or are you just asking Siri like what is the significance of being able to obtain that type of information fast? What are you going to use it for? What are you going to put it into? Then I was watching the sky today, and y'all, there's traffic in the sky. Like there's traffic. Like I don't know if anybody else is aware of this, but there's traffic in the sky. The dome is definitely cracked for sure. There's hella shit just coming in and out, and I feel like it's shit that's gonna be coming here, or that has been hovering around here that nobody has. It doesn't date back to any ancient text or time or anything. There's new shit that you're gonna have to literally travel to the other planet to figure out what it's from. Like it's literally giving me galactic space travel, but like what is it? I keep thinking about the raccoon from the Avengers. I forget what he's from, but I keep thinking about that when I say that. But yeah, it's literally about to be like that, which is why I think superhero movies are like cool as fuck, because it's like, yeah, no, but dead ass though. Like I feel like the Avengers is pretty much just like fuck, what's the movie? Here The Matrix. Like people say that the Matrix was one big premonition, which is very true. It literally is one big premonition. And I feel like the Avengers is one big premonition for those who can conceive the outer layers and realms of what's going on. Like imagine somebody who didn't know who Superman was and they were like experiencing like super villains, all this, or they didn't even see the villain, or they didn't see the superhero, right? And it was just a bunch of fucked up, crazy shit going on, right? And then in their head, they're like, "Oh my god, like God is real, like God saved the planet, or God did this right." And then it's really like these appointed superheroes, which is actually very deep for the reality that we live in. Like, always praise, glory be the Most High forever and ever, amen. Right, all of that, yes. But I also feel like, I don't know, I'll be talking to God and I'll be like, I feel like I should praise myself just as much as I praise you. Like, if you're operating throughout my vessel, then aren't you just essentially an energy? Like, you're not one person, place, or thing. You're this energy that has the ability to pretty much take hold of any human vessel. God is everything. Like, when they say that, that shit is deep. Like, people, I don't know. And then I think about like robots and shit. Like, bro, Elon is so smart. Like, I don't have I don't even know how to explain this. This man is very smart. Like, I just feel like technology is really going to take everything to a whole nother level. And it's like, I feel like people are scared because it's like, damn, is Elon on the good side of things, or is he on the bad side of things? Any man with that much power, should we actually trust him? Like, is this a good idea? But it's also like, I feel like his creations thus far have been saving humanity. Like, Tesla's, you know, electric cars, great for the fucking ozone layer, like, right? And like, of course, it's crazy because they're hella expensive now, but in the future, a Tesla ain't even gonna fucking cost that much. It's gonna be like getting a Civic or a fucking Honda or something, like, and then it's still gonna be electric. What the fuck? Like, this man is smart. Like, I don't give a fuck. Hold on, I kind of want to use tarot, but y'all, I'm not a scientist, and I think it's the craziest thing in the world because I'm like, I feel like anybody who would have that much understanding of life, reality, this place in which we reside in, like, how could you, I don't know, at some point in my consciousness journey, like, life just became unfun because I was way too consciously aware of shit. I just recently went out and it was like, damn, I actually do like this. But I also went to a new place and a new environment. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to go to the same places in the same environments, but I can go to new places and it still be fun. It's just like, I don't know, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the idea that everything that makes sense, like, logically, going to the bar, spending money on poison, and bopping around like a bunch of boppity bops, like, right? It's that's how I view, or that's how I think, that's how I describe people who are dancing. Like, it's funny to watch people dance with no music. Um, it's interesting. Also, sorry I'm talking so fast. I'm actually under the influence. The smoothie is a special smoothie and it's really helping me channel. But then also what I realized is that, like, I dance, my dancing is like very ceremonial. It's very kind of ritualistic. Uh it's so many things in one, and it's just like, for me, it's deep when you're aware of the power of your movement and you know how to harness your energy and utilize it efficiently, right? I feel like everything that I feel like people, life is literally great how it is. If people could just raise their vibration, it would be lit here. And I feel like technology is the thing that will help raise the vibration to the point to where it would be lit. I don't know, it's just how I feel. Right? Because even when you look at Elon, like, hanging out with a bunch of rappers, like, I don't. I don't. Hey, Nuggy. Yay. You look more and more like me every day, baby. At you. She makes fun of the way that I sneeze, which I think is funny because she started doing that when she was like I think she was 1, but like just coming off of 12 months, like a little bit after her birthday, like 2 months after her birthday. Anyways, yay. But yeah, I definitely feel like everything that's happening in the world right now is literally so that they can shift the money. It's like they're trying to pull all the money and make it digital. Like, I feel like if the US dollar or dollars become, I don't really know if I necessarily feel that that's going to efficiently work, to be completely honest. Do I feel like they're going to make a bunch of legal loopholes and shit around it that's going to make it work? Yes. But I don't know how I feel about that. I just seen a completely different card on top of here. That was crazy. Yo, this card was like this, and this card is like this. But when I pulled it and they were like this, the reflection of this card was on this card, but it wasn't even like a reflection. It was literally the card. Like I was looking at this, but just in this hand. Wow. It's giving the Magician. It's giving. No. Let's see. Because I was supposed to do collective reading today anyways. So let's see what happens. Yay. I have to get new tarot cards again. I have to get new cards in general. I'm about to get all new cards actually. Oh, there they are. I'm still getting new cards, but I'm like, this deck is very small right now. And I am missing 10 cards exactly out of this deck. And I know exactly which 10 they are. Thank you to the divine, my ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, sending masters and light workers who have walked before me. Yay! Thank you to Meggie too. Yay! It's so cute. I had like this crazy sidebar. I had this crazy ass interaction with like somebody's, I don't know if somebody was astral projecting me or what the fuck was going on, or if they had their little avatar, their little Pokemon or some shit come to me. But it's like this person was trying to like affect my energy, and it was weird because the thing was like, man, like look at you, like you're so fucking happy, like it can't even fucking make you unhappy. Like all of it in my shit, like, you know, I'm just like, are you mad that I'm happy? Like what? Anyways. Okay, so on top of that, I just smelled fire. I smell it right now too. And then I go and look outside, and there's a fucking white and gray cat sitting outside. Which this cat, while I got dropped off from work, this cat was facing the car and his eyes were fucking piercing red. Like I've never seen a cat's glare of their eyes be piercing fucking red. I was like, then it reminded me of this picture that I saw also on Facebook. So I'm just like, I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm here for it. Something's on fire. It's reminding me of forest fires. Something about earth. So there could be the idea of trying to resustain. Is that a word? I don't know, that's not a word. Okay, there is an idea where get they're trying to get Earth's like crust, Earth's ground, Earth's foundation to be sustainable again because of the mass production of killing animals, mass like fires, atomic bombings, so many things that have greatly affected the world and its crust, that I feel like the idea for technology is to, I don't know why I keep hearing that over in my head, resustain the earth by not utilizing it to build what we need, which is like the idea of the world in the sky. Like, the world in the sky, that's creating these layers of heaven and hell. So this is hell now. So they're trying to build heaven above us, but like on earth. Something that would require you to only use air. So even with plants and stuff, like hydroponic, I was about to say a word that I'd never heard before, and it was crazy. It was like hydroponic tectoplasm or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck. It was like, it's like, once you start doing that, there pretty much is no going back. Which is like how we make sure that the planet sustains itself for millions and millions of lifetimes to come. Or even if it doesn't, create an orb of one. This shit's crazy. To where like, damn, I just had this crazy ass idea. If they created a world in the sky, right, and then sea levels rose, it would essentially, of course, wash everything away, but it would come back to a point to where there would be land like it did from lifetimes ago. I have to go by those. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But if the sea levels rise and the land will come back, right, eventually. But there will already be a there will already be a world built up there, which would save us from the rapture. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. It's coming out, so I'm sharing it. It's coming out. Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to introduce certain ideas, right? And I feel like with society or being any type of leader or of any sort, it's kind of like you have to, the psychological part of understanding how to communicate with people, and how to pull them in and really get them sold on an idea, really requires you to appeal to all parties involved. And in this case, we're speaking of globally, right? And it's almost like when people, because people are even starting to say that now, and that is very kind of dangerous. Or they're saying is I don't know, I don't want to talk about that actually on my channel because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I feel like tabloids just be writing shit, and any publicity is good publicity, bitch. And you can believe what you want to believe. It's still gonna happen the way it's gonna happen, so it doesn't even matter. Anyways, I feel like they're trying to figure out a way to introduce this new way of living to everybody, and it is very chaotic right now. Do I feel like everything is gonna be made artificial and like completely fake? No. Do I feel that some of these inventions are gonna pave the way for even greater inventions to take place and really make a positive impact on society as a whole? Yes. Do I know this man to even say that, oh, this is what he wants to do, and this is like, no, I don't. But from what I've seen thus far, and from what God has literally just been telling me, it's a wave. And I'm here for it. Especially, they're gonna be people who have land, they're gonna get deals. All right, you're gonna get a deal to have some type of techno farming system or something set up in your land, on your land, to test out this new theory. The catch 22 or 27, 8, 9, 10. Those years 10. So it would be 30. So by 2030, we'll be seeing the evolution of Elon Musk blueprint. Bruh. Ooh, there are gonna be people that are gonna choose to stay in hell, so to speak, and there are gonna be people who choose to, quote unquote, go to heaven. You see how red my nostril is? Wow. I do have, like, I feel like there's some type of something going on. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure. People always just doing shit, right? Who cares at this point? Except for about what the fuck you're doing. Right? And this literally is the Eight of Pentacles. This is 8, and then this is 8. 88 is significant. 88 years old. Somebody's gonna retire when they're 88. Somebody's uncle or grandpa could work for Elon. Okay? He's like really good though. Yeah, they're definitely working on something. Yeah, the catch-22 is that you're gonna be growing real food though. But you're gonna be growing food with some type of science exaggeration. Because I also feel like Elon's about to, that's why he's trying to get out of space. It's because there are certain minerals and certain things. Because, see, look, this man gets downloads too. Or somebody getting them bitches. But I think it's him. I feel like this man is literally connected with the whole planet that's in existence. And I feel like from a small child, this man has been extremely smart, and his mother has been there for him and sharing these ideas. And I feel like he's tapped into some knowing about certain type of minerals or metals or whatever the fuck scientists use that actually exist on other planets, which is fucking crazy. Right, okay, so I pulled more cards, right? The craziest shit. See the craziest shit. So there's something about like younger children that are gonna be recruited for certain jobs in the science and whatever the fuck robots are field, okay? He's gonna be recruiting to be a part of building these programs. Like this, I don't know, for some reason this is giving me like engineering vibes, okay? And then this is like a family of like a family compound, because it's going to be like one of those jobs where it's like time consuming. Like every second is like working. Like, but you literally get paid to live type shit. As long as you dedicate your time to figuring out whatever the fuck all this shit is, right? Or these new inventions, experiments, and so on and so forth, right? Um, there's 7 planets with significant resources. I feel like 7, I don't know, is a significant number. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the number of God, or maybe because it's deeper than that. Meeting science with mysticism, okay, I feel like also is a part of the goal, because that's how you actually achieve leaving the dome, so to speak, right? 4 elements. So, 4 elements to certain people. There are 4 people who have significant abilities or gifts that are tapped in with certain dimensions. I also was like, are planets just different dimensions? And like, it's really not like, oh, I gotta leave space, like, or is this all just code for, like, I could just bloop there? Like, is space travel, is time travel, like, is space traveling really just time traveling? Or I don't feel like it's time traveling. I feel like time and space are literally kind of the same thing, but time measures space, or at least it tries to. But there are so many elements and compounds to space that you can't really measure space just by using time, right? Right. Um, bruh. What? Really? Wow. There's no fucking way. That would make so much sense. I can't tell y'all. Fuck, what? Okay. There's also like a need to know about these certain dimensions. There's certain types of deities or people or whatever you want to call them. I don't feel like I don't have the proper terminology to call them what they are, and I don't feel like there's a human word that can. But I feel like these certain places and spaces are going to require you to come. It's just like like on Earth. Like, if you go to a tribe, like, you have to approach the tribe in a certain way. Like, you can't just walk up in there like la la la, like, you know, like, you have to approach it in a certain way. And I feel like the goal is to find the perfect person that can go forth and make an offer, but also like come back with the information. Which is also why I feel like you're gonna see a lot more like black people like involved with space travel and just in general. But like, not to say that they're not already. I'm just saying you're gonna see it broadcasted. This is why you're seeing it broadcasted. Okay. Hold on. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, somebody also has an orange cat that's gonna watch this. I feel like it's one of you science people, or one of you, I don't know. This is such a fucking weird, like, it's not weird. I'm starting to understand why I'm channeling certain shit the deeper I get into it. But I feel like there's 7 elements that are required in order to be able to build. Like, how did that fall? And this literally just been right here the whole time. Like, anyways, there's 7 elements that are required to build a proper spaceship. I also feel like that building of that spaceship is going to make the possibility of the world above us like floating, hovering buildings and shit like that. The Pope is definitely gonna pass away soon, and like, I'm sorry I keep saying this, but like, this is really gonna happen, and it's weird because right after this happens, the sun comes out, and it's not just giving like, it's God. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. This is why I stay off of the internet now, because I'm like, I don't have anything normal to talk about anymore. I mean, I do, but like, barely. Like, barely. And I feel like this is why God wants me to be married, because once my mind is not filled up with boys, like, wow, there's just so much room. Anyways, I don't always think about boys, but I feel like as a human, that's like my number one weakness is like flesh, human meat skins, right? Because people don't look like this where I'm from. It's like, oh wow, it's such different variety. Like, I think everybody's beautiful, to be honest. I think everybody's beautiful. But yeah, there are major fucking events that are gonna occur spiritually. It just is. It's gonna be. It means a lot. Like, it means a lot to the evolution of humanity. That's really just. That's just where we are, you know. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. I also feel like there's a child that's gonna be born, okay? There's this child that's gonna be born, and when this child is born, oh my gosh, okay, y'all, I can't breathe. Okay, when this child is born, or when this child reaches a certain age, there is going to be someone who's going to offer something in exchange for this child's intellect. This child has been ordained to create something that is going to supersede anything in human existence that can possibly be fathomed by a normal individual. This means that science, like everything that makes sense, has no part to play in this. This is something that absolutely has no type of human sense, which is why some downloads are just like, you can't explain energy. You can't explain energies that are of like a divine, like, you can't explain it, collective. Which is why for my collective, well, I'll speak for my collective and say, if you're here, you're definitely somebody who people, they can't understand you, and it fucking bothers them, because once they feel like they figured you out, you do something that they would have never expected, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, you're just a whole another wave that does not define human existence. You're just not. Like, you're just not. Okay. I don't know, y'all. That was the download that I got today. Though, Elon Musk, if you watch this, or if anybody that works for Elon Musk watch this, I'm here for it. I have hella questions. I would love to ask them to you. Also, if we could discuss me getting a Tesla, that would be great. I want like a newer, like, I want like, I'm not gonna tell you what I want. I'll just say that I want one and be thankful if I actually do get one. Even if it's not straight from Elon Musk, right? I also don't know if this video is gonna be considered illegal because I said his name like so many times, and like everything that I'm saying is purely a intuitive download prediction. I have absolutely done absolutely no research on Elon Musk in what shape, form, or capacity. Everything that I've said here has been straight from the brain, the spirit realm, intuitive downloads. So yeah, don't take what I say and be like, oh, Elon said he's gonna do this, because that's not what the fuck I'm saying. I do not know this man. I don't even read about this man. I barely watch this man, and yeah. But there's a connection in our spirits, and I feel like we know each other in spirit, many ways, right? And it's deeper than spirit though, because a lot of people would be like, oh, he doesn't have a spirit, he doesn't have a soul. Well, whatever he got, girl, I can talk to it. I don't know what it is, but I did see something that was anyways, I'm just turning the video off before I get myself sued. Bye guys, I'll see you later.